this recipe out. Okay? All right, we're starting to sizzle up here. Let me get the binoculars on. We're going to check this out. We're just starting to sizzle up there. We're going to take a little drop of water. And the water sizzles right up. Now don't go putting a lot of water in, just a drip, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to drop our cordon bleus in there. We're leaving the toothpicks up, and we're just going to set these babies in. Just like this. Okay? And what we're going to do is fry these babies up. And we'll turn these a little bit at a time to get them all nice and golden brown. And that's what you're after here. Get them golden brown. I'm going to leave the top of it off while we do this. Bring this down like this. Okay, let me turn this water off. And as these things start browning, I'm going to take my prongs and I'm just going to turn them a little bit to get them all nice and browned up. And then I'll take and put these into a casserole dish, put a little sauce on them. In the oven they go. Not a lot of sauce, just a little bit in the bottom. Look at that. These babies are browning up nice. You turn that up a little bit. Now, while these are cooking up, we got a note that was handed to me by Laurel. And this has to do with the St. Andrew's annual May breakfast. Oh, no, cool. This is cool. They've been doing, oh my God, they've been doing this thing for 50 years down there. And what this is it's a breakfast at the church down in Edgartown at the St. Andrew's. And this thing is being held Friday, May 7th. What this is about, I guess, is the people of the church do a big breakfast in May every year. I guess it's welcome to the spring. Okay, they've been doing it for 50 years. Oh, I like this. Oh, and I really like this. 100% of the proceeds go to Island Charities. Now, this is awesome. And let's see what they got here for a price. This is all new to me. I like this. I'm going to have to go down and talk to everybody down there. Cheerful volunteers will be serving up eggs to order, homemade buttermilk biscuit hash browns, coffee, tea, juice, delicious homemade blueberry coffee cake, and all for $8. Kids under 6 are free. This is nice. And you get tickets for this through the St. Andrew's Church by calling, I got to put this on, 508-627-5330. I like this. This is very nice. Huh, I'm going to have to get down there. And guess what? PapaTucks going to go down there. We're going to shoot and film the show, and I'm going to do a little cooking with the cooks at the St. Andrew's Church for the May benefit breakfast. This is going to be fun. Cool. I like this. It's right on St. Andrew's is located on the corner of Winter and North Summer Street in Edgartown. I like this. So we'll be looking into that, and I'll be filling you in on that a little bit more. How are these babies doing? Oh yeah, these are starting to cook up nice. I'm going to flip them over a little bit. Just like this. All we're after here is to brown these babies up, okay? We're gonna do most of our finishing of these in the oven, all right? And I'm going to put them in the oven at 350. And I'm going to keep checking them every 10-15 minutes to get that center up in the oven to 180, okay? And like again, I'll tell you, if you look at whole poultry on your thermometer, you know, cooks out there, it says 180. So when you put it in, make sure that you go to the center, not through. Judge how far this will go in there to be in the center, you new cooks out there. And when it gets up to 180 and over, they're done, okay? So like I say, we'll do them in the oven. All right, now let's get these babies turned again. Now remember, I got this thing cooking at 300, 325. And I can't say it enough, you've got to keep your eye on these to make sure that they do not burn. These babies are browning up real nice, okay? Real nice. So let me just flip them again. Top back on so that we start cooking the center some more there. Now while these are cooking, they're starting to get to a final phase here. I've put water on, and I'm going to cook up some macaroni. We're going to be doing up just some regular noodles with this, and I'm going to serve them on the side of this. So when that water comes to a boil, I'll put those noodles in there for about 7 minutes. Do the chew test to see if they're done. And then we'll throw these into the oven. But before I do, we're going to take its temperature and we're going to find out just what temperature the inside of these are. Okay? Because they're cooking up real nice and they might not have to go into the oven very long. This Presto is amazing. Alright, we're going to take these things temperature again. Our cheese is starting to cook out the ends of them, so I want to know what the inside of these babies are. So I'm going to take, about halfway down is right there on my marker, about halfway down, so I'm going to put that right in about halfway. We'll see what that temperature comes up to real quick. Now roll these again a little bit. Now my cheese, like I just said, the cheese just started coming out of the ends of these babies. That means they're starting to get nice and warm on the inside. Now we've got almost 170. Let's wait a minute here. That's still climbing. 165. We got about 168. Now, there it is, 170. Now I did 170. These are done. These are done in the Presto. They don't even really need to go into the oven. I'm going to check another one. Let's get to the center of that one. See what that temperature is. And this one's done. That's 170. Let's go to this one. Let's make sure they're all done, you new cooks out there. And that one's done. Let's go to this one. And that one's done. These babies are done. So, I'm going to roll them a little bit again. Just so I can turn this baby off. We're going to show you what they look like. Alright, now these are done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of my homemade sauce. And I'm just going to put it on the bottom of my casserole dish. Not a lot, just a little. Just like this. Okay? Just like that. Very, very little. Okay? Then I'm going to take these babies. Yee-haw! Love chicken cordon bleu in PapaTucks house. We're going to take these guys out of here. Toothpicks up. And we are going to set them into our casserole dish with the toothpicks up. There we go. That way you don't forget about the toothpicks. There we go. And there we go. And this is what they look like. Yeah! Oh my God, did they ever smell good? Don't need the binoculars to smell that. I love it. So let's get them down there. What I'll do is I'll put my oven now because these are done in my Presto. Like I said earlier, I bring them up usually to 165 and cook them, but that's in a frying pan, and I bake them in the oven. With my Presto, I didn't have to do that. I come right up to 170, so they're done. I'm going to take and preheat my oven on warm, maybe 150, no more than 175, just to keep these warm. And then when my pasta gets done, I'll show you what the dish looks like. All right, I did the choop chap, and our noodles are done, so I'm going to pull them right off. Now, remember all you new cooks out there, don't get burnt with the hot water, okay? Use some pot holders on there. Let me get some pot holders. And we're going to strain these babies right out. Then we're going to show you what this meal is going to look like. Put that right back on there so we don't get burnt. And we're going to put these right into the casserole dish. All right, we're going to get these noodles right into the casserole dish. Just like that. And like I said earlier, this is awesome with angel hair pasta too. But you can use what you want. Then we're going to put a little sauce in there. Just like this. Stir that in. Here we go. Just like that. Put a chicken cordon bleu right up there. Get the binoculars on so we can see. And we're going to get them toothpicks out of there. Remember I told you about them toothpicks earlier? And we did 3 per one? Well, time to take them out. There's 3 toothpicks out of there. Now we're going to take little noodles here. We're going to put them right on the plate. Just like that. And this is awesome with a green salad too. Now let me cut into this. Cut right just like this. Cut that right in half. Look at that. Look at that cheese in there and that ham. Oh my God, is this ever looking good. You cut a little hunk of that off of there, and you can see that meat is perfectly white and done. That chicken is done. Oh my God, look at that. Is that ever good? Oh, the cool thing about this is you did it in your kitchen with your Presto. PapaTucks ChickenCordonBleu. I'll see you soon.